The story of Thyestes and his daughter Pelopia is one of the most scandalous and disturbing tales in Greek mythology. According to the ancient texts, Thyestes fathered a child with his own daughter, Pelopia, leading to the birth of Aegisthus. The consequences of this incestuous act would have far-reaching effects on the fate of the house of Atreus and the kingdom of Mycenae. The story begins with Thyestes, the brother of Atreus and the son of Pelops, a prominent figure in Greek mythology. Thyestes had been involved in a bitter power struggle with his brother Atreus, and the two had a long-standing feud that would ultimately lead to the downfall of their family. In an act of revenge, Thyestes seduced his brother's wife, Aerope, and this treacherous act would set in motion a series of events that would forever change the course of history. It was during this time that Thyestes also committed the unspeakable act of incest with his own daughter, Pelopia. The details of their relationship are shrouded in myth and legend, but it is said that Pelopia became pregnant with her father's child. The birth of Aegisthus, the product of this forbidden union, would bring both tragedy and chaos to the kingdom of Mycenae. Pelopia, unable to bear the shame of her incestuous relationship with her father, abandoned her newborn child, leaving him to die. However, fate had other plans for Aegisthus, as he was miraculously saved by a she-goat who nursed and cared for him. A shepherd eventually found the infant Aegisthus and brought him to Atreus, who, unaware of the child's true parentage, raised him as his own son. As Aegisthus grew up, he became embroiled in the ongoing feud between his father Thyestes and his uncle Atreus. The two brothers continued to vie for power and control over the kingdom of Mycenae, and their rivalry would have devastating consequences for their families and the people they ruled over. Aegisthus, unaware of his true parentage, would eventually learn the truth about his origins and the identity of his real father. This revelation would set in motion a tragic chain of events that would ultimately lead to the downfall of the house of Atreus and the destruction of Mycenae. The story of Thyestes and Pelopia serves as a cautionary tale about the destructive nature of unchecked ambition and the consequences of succumbing to the darkest impulses of human nature. The act of incest between father and daughter and the subsequent birth of Aegisthus would have dire repercussions for the kingdom of Mycenae and the people who lived there.